What do this person and this person have in common? Well, you'll find a lot of similarities between their foreign policy. Both follow a foreign policy set known as Weltpolitik. Weltpolitik was the imperialist foreign policy adopted by the German Empire during the reign of Wilhelm II. The aim was to transform Germany into a global power by acquiring land. It was a rejection of the Bismarckian foreign policy of maintaining alliances and isolating France. Sound familiar? Both Bismarck and Biden believed in maintaining the status quo and isolating their enemy, in our case, Russia. Biden practiced a defensive foreign policy, just like Bismarck. This isn't comparing Biden to Bismarck, this is just their foreign policy. Wilhelm II fired Bismarck. He pursued an aggressive foreign policy, which did result in the acquisition of some new land, but came at a heavy cost of weakening Germany's international image and establishing them as a bully. Now compare that to what's going on now.
Well, we're not going to buy anything. We're going to have it, and we're going to keep it, and we're going to make sure that there's going to be peace, and there's not going to be any problem, and nobody's going to question it, and we're going to...
It's about vis-a-vis Europe is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other external actor. And what I worry about is the threat from within, the retreat of Europe from some of its most fundamental values.
When I spoke to him yesterday, I know him very well. Yeah, I think he wants peace. I think he would tell me if he didn't.
Trump pushing away our traditional allies is akin to Wilhelm II pushing Russia away from Germany, which led them to form an alliance with France, which eventually became the Triple Entente. I can see Europe trying to find allies in China, maybe a Chinese alliance with Europe for protection. This would be very bad for the United States. It's important to note that all the nations he threatened are either in NATO or the Organization of American States, so all of them are U.S. allies. Important to note that although Weltpolitik had some short-term success, it ultimately pushed Germany away from potential allies, just like Trump's foreign policy would for our allies, and led to the distrust of Germany and the beginning of World War I. Weltpolitik pushed Germany away from potential allies and caused them to be despised internationally. The naval buildup in particular pushed them away from the British, who had relatives in the royal family and could have been a strong potential ally. Wilhelm II's aggressive policy of acquiring land at all costs and overturning Bismarck's policy of being an honest broker was devastating to the international prestige of the German Empire and led, therefore, to its fall. It's probably even stupider than Wilhelm II, so it'll probably turn out even worse. And with that, I will say adieu. Bye, and see you all later.